Welcome back to White Mountains today. Some of my favorite guests. This is like the show. I can quit after this show.
Well, great. I'm sorry I'm not Amber Dalton because I love her as a guest.
Oh, she's wonderful too, and she still might be on because the show. I mean, we're.
Oh, there you go. Well, she might.
In 9:10, she could be right here. But so glad to see you, Laura. Laura is from White Birch Books, of course, which is right south of the village on the right-hand side. And you have a new neighbor coming in.
I do. It's so exciting. Pinkham Real Estate is moving out of the building they've been in for years, and they are going to be next door in our defunct gas station.
Right. So you don't have to say I'm by the closed gas station.
Where gas is $5 a gallon or whatever. So no, and plus, anytime there's construction, so we're all, what are they doing now?
Right,
oh my God.
Yeah.
It's great to watch it, and they'll be a great neighbor, so we're really pleased.
When do they plan to be open?
I think maybe the new year. I mean, they have taken that building down to the studs, basically.
Well, it's going to be a huge change. But anyway, let's talk about your shop, because your shop's so cute. You painted it last year.
I know.
Love the colors, and it is one of those bookstores that you get in there and you never want to leave.
Well, thank you. We've had a lot of that. Yesterday was a nice, busy day with the holiday and everything, and I really get a kick out of those people who come in. It's like, oh, we've never been here. This is so nice, and huge clumps of like families shopping and traveling together, and
good.
And then they're like, okay, is it time to go? I'm not ready yet. Wow, we're still up here, and and it's like, so it is. We enjoy it, and we get a kick out of when people are enjoying it.
Well,
too.
I know my boys love to come into the bookstore, and maybe this year a lot of crazy stuff is going on, and I think it's a year for families to sort of like get back together and do family stuff together, and quality time and all that.
Right. Well, bookstores have always been a place that you can go and talk about anything, and then there's books to help you through anything, or just read. Right. I mean, I always think that's why I read. Some people are like, I had a customer who come in, I only read male authors.
What?
And
I've never even heard that before.
Yeah, I know. And I just said, you're kind of taking out half the population, just so you know. So by the end, I had kind of maybe gotten him on track and got him to realize, because I hate when people draw those lines.
Right, yeah,
why? I only read this type of book. I only read that type of book, because you really... you might not like it or you might love it, but you can always put a book down.
And baby steps. So if someone likes Stephen King, you can go and be like, I want something Stephen King-ish, but not Stephen King.
Right.
And they can gradually
expand. Move and try something different.
And once you get in there, it's floor to ceiling cool stuff, especially, of course, right by the cash register.
That's going to be our new motto. Floor to ceiling cool stuff.
Yeah, right. And cats.
Yes.
Excellent. So let's jump into some books.
Okay. Well, I want to start, and I'm sorry, it's kind of a creepy cover, and so I apologize on this beautiful Saturday morning, but this gentleman, Philip Seletsky, he is a New Hampshire resident, southern New Hampshire. He is a firefighter, and he has written a series of books that are like firefighting mysteries.
Really?
And he is coming to the store today at 1 o'clock.
Today? Wow.
So, again, tough picture. Sorry.
Yeah,
good morning.
But all kids would be like, that's so good.
Yes.
So what is this story all about? Or should we come to the store and find
you can come chat with him. His main character is a firefighter, and basically there is some foul play, amongst a fire in this one. And then, it goes on for the 4 different books. And we've had a good audience for these. I mean, people like kind of a local book. They like, something from somebody in New Hampshire, and firefighters. I mean, who doesn't like
firefighters? Philip Seletsky.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So he'll be at the store today at 1 o'clock.
Okay. Is there any charge to get in?
No, of course not. And
I was just really asking.
I know. I know. And the thing is, he'll be there for a couple of hours, so it's not like you have to be there at 1 o'clock. Okay. He's going to be at his table chatting with people, and and that's how most of our Saturday events work, because the store is open.
All right.
So they're at the table chatting.
Right. Oh, good.
For whoever
a little bit
comes
more
in.
relaxed. Good.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
We've talked about Chasing Summits before.
Yes, he was at the store. Yeah. Another one, this gentleman, Howard Mansfield, in his book about sheds, which I kind of gravitated to, because I have like 3 or 4 sheds on my
I need one. I need one shed for my little lawnmower.
Right.
Oh, look how pretty. pretty that is.
And he's coming to the
sheds.
store this coming Wednesday at 6:30. He's got a slideshow, and he's really
coming when?
interesting. Wednesday, 6:30,
Wow.
and so we're excited to have him come for that. So I'm going to ask him to explain why I have so many sheds, and
some things are unexplainable.
How I can make them useful. Oh yeah, there's an ice shed you could. So he kind of posits that it's in some ways it's a New England phenomenon.
Is it?
I don't think. I think everybody, but that sheds are as important part as your house and back in the day your barn and everything. So it's just going to be an interesting night, and
it almost looks like the one up on Kearsarge, that beautiful house. Doesn't it?
Yes, and
love that house.
so we can all compare our sheds.
Yeah.
And
if I had one,
maybe we can figure out how to clean one. You make it useful, but so I didn't bring a ton of my fun things, but we did.
So
I know,
cute, so cute.
And following, obviously the Christmas loft is kind of the king of
totally
that.
Different.
They're very different, and we don't do a lot of this type of thing. But when I see something really cute, and these are just, I think there's 6 variations of these funny little mice, and I like his little brown hat.
So cute, yeah. The little details are just so darn cute.
And so I'm going to have to restrain myself from buying every single one.
Right. Come on now. Well, they're only $7. So
I
even
know.
if you bought them all,
I could, and then I'd have. But my cat has a thing about felt things.
Like he loves them too
Yes,
much?
yes,
Oh.
a little too much. It seemed to be a bit of a felt carnage last year. But it's funny, speaking of the holidays, we could all have a little fun with this book. Do you remember the Choose Your Own Adventures?
Yes, I do.
Where you'd read for a certain while and say,
choose this.
go to page this and this
Yeah.
if you choose. So that is what this book is for the holidays.
Oh.
And it's
Choose
not
your own misery, it says.
So,
my
is
gosh,
that a
Laura.
great cover? Poor
Yeah,
Santa. I know. Hey, I'm bringing the fun this morning.
So festive. That's awesome.
Oh, come on.
I played this book 30 times, and the happiest ending I got was one where I get to eat turkey with a badly burned hand. Seems about right.
So it brings a little levity to the
Yeah,
holidays
okay.
and everything.
Yeah,
and there
it can be
are
stressful
you
for
can
folks,
read
yeah.
it tons of times. You can read it with friends. You
Right.
can group decide
Yeah.
what to do.
I bet it'd be fun for just reading stories to a
Yes,
group and find
yes.
out what the group
You
wants
go,
to do.
what should we do?
Yeah.
And type
Oh,
of
that's
thing.
great.
So
Excellent.
yeah.
I like
Sorry,
that.
I'm not really a downer. We have fun books
No.
too.
Yeah. Let's show. What's that?
This thing?
Cube thing.
This is, I brought this because, we all love wood around here.
Yes, we do.
And this is, we've done, this
open
company, has done different things. This happens to be, I believe they are,
Oh my gosh.
I know it should open.
Is this a trick?
It should open here.
You try. Oh, geez.
There we
See?
go.
That's why you own a bookstore.
So these are,
Oh.
you can do it like, it's a memory game.
Oh, like
So it's like concentration, and it's all these
Look
different
at
pictures
that.
of wood.
Wow.
And don't we love wood? Wood is amazing.
Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. This is like the next level concentration.
Oh yeah.
That's
we
pretty cool.
have cat bingo at the store too, but this
Excellent.
is just, and it's kind of yes, you're the
I don't want to mix them up, but
the
oh my gosh.
outdoorsman's
Yeah. This is like
concentration
the
game.
coffee table, leave it
Right.
out, and people are like, oh, what's this?
Right.
And then all of a sudden you're playing concentration, which
When
is
we
awesome.
were kids, we had a neighbor who used to say he could identify trees from like a splinter. And I remember once, it's like, oh my God, and he pulled it, he's like, spruce, and it's just like, that's become a family lore story, It's like, no way.
Was he right? Did
I
you
have
know?
no idea. I mean, who's gonna look at
Who can actually say he wasn't?
Exactly.
Right, so
exactly.
he wins.
So that's how
Excellent.
that worked.
Excellent. I like, oh, shoot. You're going to have to reorganize. Sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. But see, nobody knows. It's a memory game.
Yeah, they'd be like,
They
"This
won't
is
remember.
This has been, you're going to charge extra for this box because
Right.
it's been on TV. That's
But so that's just kind of a cool thing. And aren't those neat? These are these little wooden puzzles are a very, it's kind of a rising thing. You can leave them out all the time, almost like a coffee table. But these are little ones. They come up about index card size or whatever. And like many wooden puzzles, they have those, I don't know, my son would call them like the magic pieces, where it's got like one of these is a cat one. So in the puzzle, there'll be a cat piece.
Oh, all right.
And the pieces that go around.
Some signature little piece,
right.
Like and a tree or cat anchor. Actually, you can see them here on the back. There's a present one, anchor, that sort of thing, just for example.
Yeah, so for example, so they're fun and they're great little stocking stuffers, and you can do them. We also have a larger wooden puzzle that we have on display, and some mornings I'll come in, I'll take it half apart, and then I spend the rest of the day when I walk by putting a couple more pieces in.
That's awesome. Yeah, these would be great for, when Santa comes and goes, that parents want to personalize something for their kids. This would be a great gift.
And they're just great because, if you do wrap it, you've got all that great sound and everything. And, it's a $16 price point, but wooden puzzles are very expensive.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that you can get those big ones that are like USGS maps of your house, and those cost a fair bit. So it's just a great little. I mean, that's two cats looking at a snowman.
All right, do you want to pick one more book?
Well,
what's that one?
Which one?
Well, can you do that one and then one of your choice?
Or the penguins?
Yeah.
The penguins.
The penguins. Visually, I love it.
I know, penguin problems. So as you can see, it's a row of which one doesn't belong? He's like, oh my God, I can't recognize anybody.
Is it really called penguin problems?
Yes. Oh. And he's like, why is the water so cold? Why are the fish so fast? Why are the whales so big?
So kids everywhere will relate.
Yes. And he's like, I've got so many problems. Then he's just kind of in a mood, and all of a sudden this walrus comes by and lays some heavy philosophy on him, like, hey, dude, look around.
Oh, cool.
And he's like, who was that guy?
I'm trying to get to the walrus. There he is. The philosophical
and
walrus.
he's like, hey.
Excuse me, sir?
The next page he really kind of lays, like the concept, look around, it's a beautiful world, you've got friends, you've got neighbors, check it out, it's great, quit whining. And the penguin's like, whoa.
That's very cool. That's cute. I like
We
it.
do at the store, this came with this display, so you can stick your face in the top of the penguin, and it's like, I've got problems.
Is it like where you come out and there's black rings around your eyes or something?
but you can.
It's a trick.
So that is
cute.
pretty
All right,
fun.
do you want to end on one of your choice now?
How about one last picture book? Just because this gentleman, this is Eric Pinder, who used to be, he used to be a weather observer a long time ago, and now he's a children's book author. And How to Build a Snow Bear. He is going to be at our store next Saturday.
Wow, you guys are busy.
And we're going to have snow bear cookies or bear cookies or something.
Those?
We're getting them from
Someone's making them
Riverstones over in Freiburg these days. So
fantastic.
Yes, not me. So it's safe. But he also has his previous book is How to Share with a Bear, so we'll have both of those there. And this is the time of year we tend to start getting people in on the weekends, local people with what would make a good present and things like that.
I love it. Oh, that's so cute. What a great gift that would make. Well, Laura, thank you so much. Sorry we didn't get to all the books.
That's all right. You can all see them here, and you can see more of them, of course, at the store.
Toolkit.
I know, isn't that the coolest thing?
Can we do 30-second spiel?
We can. It's literally this great kit.
Pencil, rulers, books.
And it just, I picked this specifically because my son has always been interested in architecture, and he's one of those people, he's like a building critic, like, I like that building, I don't like the lines.
Really?
And isn't it funny?
The clean lines of that please me.
He's like, I prefer this,
Oh, that's cool.
Like, he's not a fan of Gothic.
This is great, though.
But, so these are just, and, more and more of this is going to be coming in. And I will say, we had a gentleman come in, and he said, I thought this is where you were. And he goes, I just never go into town. And I have to say, you're missing out. Not just my store, but there's so many great, wonderful stores
that have things that you will not find at every box store
that are unique, a little different, and our visitors, our locals. I'd love them to say, pick a day and stop in town.
Yeah,
and walk around and check it out.
I think that's cool. And where can they find the list of all the events that you have going on in the store and hours?
Right. On our website, whitebirchbooks.com. And if that gets them happy, they can sign up for our newsletter. We send a newsletter out basically once a month with maybe 1 or 2 reminders on our bigger events, not excessive.
Great.
And we try to lay out everything that's happening for the month along with a few, staff picks and things like that.
Good.
So
I like that. So the hot picks in books and then maybe a
Right.
couple cute little things added in. Well,
Yes.
Laura, thank you so much.
Well,
White
thank
Birch
you.
Books, and it's just south of the Village if you're heading south on the right-hand side, and right next to the new
Pinkham Real
Pinkham
Estate,
and across from
TD Bank.
There you go.
Yes.
Thanks again, Laura. I appreciate it. All right,
you.
folks, we'll be back. We have a little watch and winning to do, and we'll take another look at the weather forecast for the Mount Washington Valley. Stay with us. This is really great.